Rejection is an unavoidable part of life. It happens to all of us and it stings. But I'm going to help you to handle rejection like a boss. What's up, my Valentines? Welcome to or back to my channel. Today we are talking about how to handle rejection in business. Because business and rejection actually go hand in hand. There is no way to avoid rejection in life. I mean, drop a comment below if you've ever been rejected. It happens to all of us, but especially in business. And you have to learn how to handle it if you're going to succeed, because otherwise as soon as you get rejections, they're going to deflate you and you're going to give up very easily. I cannot tell you how often I get rejected in my business. Well, actually I can, because it's every day, and it honestly does not bother me in the slightest anymore. It used to, but not anymore. So if you want to handle rejection like a boss, stay tuned. So tip number one is to have multiple options. And what I mean by that is, a mistake that I used to make is when I had a lead that would come through for a new property deal and it seemed really promising, I would get really excited about it and I would put all of my focus on it, and I would stop looking for other deals because I thought, well, I have this one, let me just focus on this one. And what do you think happened? When I got rejected from it, when it fell through, whatever, I was absolutely devastated, heartbroken, and so deflated, because it sent me all the way back to square one. Whereas if I just continue, which is what I do now, to find more leads whilst I'm working on this one, no matter how promising it is, if it falls through, if they reject me, it doesn't matter. I have 5 others that I'm working on. No matter what your business is, what your business model is, there is a way for you to always keep your options open, in the sense that you always have a pool of opportunities rather than just focusing on one and needing that one to come through, otherwise you're going to be on the floor tomorrow. No, make sure that you always have options to choose from. Tip number 2 is to remember it's a numbers game. This is huge. Again, it kind of goes back to keeping your options open, but I'm saying understand and be prepared for the fact that you're probably going to have to hear 9 no's before you get 1 yes. Of course, hope and use the law of attraction and expect to get all the deals, all the contracts, all the clients, but be prepared mentally and emotionally for 9 no's before you get 1 yes. And remember that it is a numbers game. There's only so many no's that you can hear before that yes is coming. There's only so many people that will reject you before that one person will accept you. It's a numbers game. It's only a matter of time and numbers. Keep going, keep pushing, but the point I'm trying to make is make sure you're mentally prepared for those no's, because if you go into something just expecting everybody to say yes and expecting it to be a smooth ride, you're going to be disappointed very, very quickly. You're going to hear a lot of no's, but eventually, if you continue and stay persistent, that yes is coming. Tip number 3 is to remember that it's business, not personal. Very important, because again, you're going to hear a lot of no's, and so it's very important that you learn to separate those rejections from you as a person. So when a company, a client, whatever tells you no, they're saying no to your business offer. They're not saying no to you as a person. Hearing a no doesn't suddenly mean that you are worthless as a person. You know, it's not personal, it is business. Don't let your emotions come into play and start doubting yourself and lowering your self-esteem. It's not about you. You and your business are 2 separate entities. When your business gets rejected, that's not a reflection of you. It's just a no to your business proposal or whatever it is. And tip number 4 is to grow resilience. Like I said, it's a numbers game and it's not personal. So there is no reason for you to be falling down on your knees after the first couple of no's. Learn to be resilient, grow thick skin, learn to keep pushing through no's. Listen, the people who know me know I have been told no probably about 20 times by the same company, but I will actually continue to pitch them within reason. I don't want them to think I'm a crazy stalker, but I don't care if you tell me no, I will continue trying. And that's the point you need to get to. In business, you have to be resilient. There are going to be not just rejection, you know, there are loads of hurdles that are going to come your way in business, and if you approach it with a weak, sensitive mentality, you're gonna quit. Like I said, you're gonna give up. Go into business with the strength and the resilience and the persistence that you need, which is a lot, and it will pay off for you. Imagine if you hear 8 no's, and because you didn't build up the resilience, you gave up after the 8th no. Little did you know that the next one was going to be a yes. Build up your resilience, thicken up your skin, and just keep on pushing. I think resilience to rejection is built up through practice out in the real world. So, you know, go out there, put yourself out there and get rejected. And every time you do and you bounce back, it will build up your confidence and your resilience to it. But make sure you are prepared for it, okay? Because rejection in business is inevitable. It's coming, and it's coming by the pound. And you've got to be ready. You've got to be unbothered by it, and you've got to be persistent. And I promise you, law of probability, there's only so many no's that can come your way before the yes appears. I hope this video helped you. If it did, please give it a thumbs up. And as always, if you want good vibes, don't forget to subscribe. Until the next one, I wish you health, wealth, and high vibrations.